of ancient Israel, where gods and kings were worshipped and the line between hero and villain was often blurred, there emerged a man whose strength was unmatched, a warrior born of prophecy whose life would become a tempest of triumph and tragedy. Samson, a child promised by an angel to a barren woman, was destined for greatness from the moment of his conception. His birth marked the beginning of Israel's hope for deliverance from the ruthless Philistines who held the Israelites in their grip. Raised under a divine vow of the Nazirite, Samson's hair remained untouched, his power a direct gift from God, and the mighty warrior grew into a man of legend, capable of slaying lions with his bare hands and defeating armies single-handedly. But while his strength was supernatural, Samson's weakness lay in his passions, his unyielding desire for love, revenge, and glory. His first ill-fated marriage to a Philistine woman, born of impulse and defiance, set the stage for a lifetime of conflict. The marriage ended disastrously when his wife betrayed him, and in his fury, Samson burned the fields of the Philistines by setting fire to the tails of 300 foxes, unleashing chaos that would ignite a relentless war. Yet Samson's heart remained swayed by his passions, and his next great weakness appeared in the form of Delilah, a woman whose beauty and charm masked her deadly betrayal. The movie paints their relationship with an intoxicating tension, as Delilah, seduced by the Philistines' promises of silver, seeks to uncover the secret of Samson's strength. Each time she coaxes him to reveal his secret, the audience watches with growing suspense as Samson, oblivious to her manipulation, lies and misleads her, until the fateful moment when he finally succumbs to her persistent questions. In the darkest scene of the film, as Samson lies trusting Delilah in her lap, she cuts his hair, and with it, his strength vanishes, leaving him utterly vulnerable. The once mighty warrior is captured by the Philistines, mocked and blinded, reduced from a force of nature to a helpless prisoner. But even in the depths of his humiliation, a flicker of hope remains. Samson's hair begins to grow back, and with it, the chance for redemption. The final act of the movie builds to a devastating climax as Samson, now a captive and a mere shadow of his former self, is led into the temple of Dagon, where the Philistines gather to celebrate his fall. In his final moments, Samson calls upon God one last time, his voice filled with a mixture of desperation, remorse, and faith. As his hands press against the pillars that hold the mighty temple, the earth itself seems to shake, and with one final Herculean push, Samson collapses the building, killing thousands of Philistines, including himself. In this final act of sacrifice, Samson fulfills his divine mission, bringing down the enemies of Israel and ensuring the future of his people. The film ends with a sense of tragic triumph, as Samson's life, filled with impulsive decisions, passion, betrayal, and redemption, leaves a legacy that echoes through the ages, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, redemption can be found, and even the strongest among us have their weaknesses. Samson's story is not just of a man with extraordinary strength, but of a hero who, in his final act, proves that true power lies not in physical might, but in the courage to seek forgiveness and sacrifice for the greater good.